It's not what happens, but how you react, Epictetus teaches us. The wisdom of great Stoic thinkers will illuminate our path to a more balanced and mindful life. If you are looking to transform your emotional response to life's adversities, be sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell for more content that will enrich your personal journey. First, perception versus reality. Understanding how our interpretations shape emotions. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This idea resonates deeply when we consider how our emotions are often more influenced by the way we interpret events than by the events themselves. In everyday life, our perception of reality is shaped by a series of cognitive and emotional filters. Often, we react not to objective facts, but to the stories we tell ourselves about those facts. For example, a critique at work can be seen as a personal attack or as a constructive opportunity for growth, depending on our interpretation. Understanding this distinction between perception and reality is crucial for managing our emotions. By recognizing that our emotional reactions are the product of our perceptions, we gain the power to question and reevaluate those perceptions. This does not mean denying our emotions, but understanding their origins and whether they are based on an accurate assessment of the situation. This approach allows us to respond to situations with a more balanced and rational perspective, reducing the negative impact of emotions based on distorted or unrealistic interpretations. By aligning our perception with reality, we pave the way for a healthier and more adaptive emotional response. Second, impulse control. Developing patience and reflection for balanced emotional responses. Impulsivity often leads to hasty emotional reactions, which can be harmful to both ourselves and others. For instance, in moments of frustration or anger, instead of reacting instantly, it is advisable to pause, breathe, and reflect. This gives us space to assess the situation more clearly and respond in a more measured and constructive manner. Impulse control involves recognizing that our initial reactions are not always the most appropriate or helpful. This not only improves our interactions with others but also helps us make decisions more aligned with our true values and goals. This practice of impulse control is a powerful tool for managing emotions, allowing us to respond to challenging situations with a calm mind and a balanced heart, true to the Stoic principles of wisdom and self-control. Third, reevaluation of irrational beliefs, challenging and replacing thoughts that trigger negative emotions. It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. This reflection from Epictetus is crucial when considering how our beliefs and thoughts shape our emotional response. The process of reevaluation begins with identifying these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this belief truly based on facts, or is it a subjective interpretation? By questioning our own thoughts, we can start to unravel irrational or exaggerated thought patterns that are often at the root of anxiety, fear, and other negative emotions. For example, if you tend to worry excessively about the future, challenge that thought by questioning the actual likelihood of the feared scenarios occurring. This practice is not just about eliminating negative thoughts but replacing them with more realistic and constructive evaluations. Reevaluating and adjusting our beliefs allows us to face life with a more balanced and rational perspective. This is an essential step in developing solid emotional intelligence, where emotions are informed by a clear and objective understanding of reality, rather than being distorted by erroneous perceptions. Fourth, acceptance and letting go, learning to release unnecessary worries. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you." This lesson teaches us to differentiate between what is and what is not under our control, encouraging us to release worries about aspects of life we cannot change. The ability to accept and let go is particularly relevant in the modern era, where we are often overwhelmed by information and expectations. When we face adverse situations or challenges, the natural tendency is to resist or try to control the uncontrollable. However, by practicing acceptance, we recognize that certain elements of life are beyond our direct influence. Ask yourself, can I do anything about this? Is this within my power to change? If the answer is no, then the Stoic practice is to learn to let go. This doesn't mean passivity or resignation, but rather a realistic acknowledgement of limitations and a choice to focus energy where it can be most effective. By adopting an attitude of acceptance, we are able to approach life with greater serenity and focus. This frees us from the chains of constant worry and emotional turmoil, allowing us to live in the present more fully and with a sense of peace. The practice of letting go, aligned with Stoic thought, teaches us that by accepting the impermanent and unpredictable nature of life, we can find a lasting source of strength and emotional stability. Fifth, the art of perspective, changing viewpoints to alleviate emotional stress. Altering our perspective is a powerful tool for alleviating stress and anxiety. Often, our negative emotions are amplified by a limited or negative view of events. For instance, a setback at work can be seen as a disaster or as an opportunity for learning and growth. This shift in perspective not only reduces the negative emotional impact but also paves the way for a more constructive and optimistic approach. The practice of changing perspective involves consciously choosing to see situations from a different angle. This might mean looking for the positive side in challenges, recognizing the potential for growth in difficulties, or simply accepting that not all situations have a clear or immediate solution. By doing so, we begin to break down thought patterns that would normally lead us to negative emotional responses. Furthermore, the art of perspective teaches us to value each experience as part of our ongoing development. Instead of automatically reacting with frustration or despair, we can choose to respond with patience, understanding, and a sense of curiosity. This approach not only improves our emotional health but also aligns us with the Stoic wisdom of accepting and making the most of all life's circumstances. Conclusion: integrating Stoic lessons for emotional mastery and invitation to continue the journey of personal growth. Throughout this video, we explored 5 valuable Stoic lessons that guide us in controlling our emotions and enhancing our emotional intelligence. From perception versus reality to rational decision-making, each lesson provides us with tools to face emotional challenges with greater clarity and balance. If these lessons resonated with you, please show your support by leaving a like and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Your interaction is crucial for us to continue bringing enriching content. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to stay updated. Remember that the journey towards emotional control is ongoing and requires practice and introspection. Each principle discussed here is a step towards a more serene and balanced life, aligned with Stoic wisdom. Don't let your journey stop here. There is much more to explore and learn. Click on one of the videos that will appear on the screen now and continue to deepen your knowledge about Stoicism, emotional intelligence, and personal growth. Thank you for watching, and remember, true wisdom lies in controlling not just our actions but also our emotions. Until next time.